What is going on, everyone? I am _Justin. Welcome to another Minecraft video. Today we are starting a new series. This is some building tutorials. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in so long. I've just been busy with school, and it just hasn't given me enough time to be able to record. So today we are going to be building a park in our little city here that has a few vehicles. This park, I forget the dimensions, it was something like 25 by 25 blocks, something like that. But here, we're just putting the border, and I'm counting out blocks, and soon you'll see that I do replace it with stone and gravel. Pretty sure it was 80-20% split. And now I am just counting out the center here, which will be replaced with the quartz block right there, and this will help me just calculate all the dimensions along the way. Here, now we have the first entrance to the park, which then I just filled with gravel and stone again, and we make one on this side so that it can be accessed by both sides. This railroad track in the background might be moved, or I might add a tree line between it. I'm not sure, it just doesn't make much sense for it to be there right now, because I have no room to put a train station or anything. Now here, these corners that I'm rounding out are going to be some grassy areas that have trees. It looks pretty plain right now, but we will add some more detail in a later stage. And this is me. I don't know, this is my first time using the replay mod, so I just want to play around with it a bit, so that's why it might seem a little bit weird and awkward. Now, this was the part that took me the longest to do, because I didn't really have a good way to fill this area in, or like replace the blocks like uniformly, if that's even a word. So I just used the fill command like so. We're almost done one, and I just hand place those ones over to the second one here. Basically the same thing. Yeah, it's a slow and tedious process, but who cares, right? It's a video. I can always edit this out, but I might speed it up or something. Who knows, maybe you won't even be listening to this right now. Third out of fourth one right now. Come on, you can do this, game. And... oh, come on. I didn't realize how long this took. I'm sorry you guys have to watch this. Yeah, almost done. And now we're on to the last one. Excuse me. So today, it was Take Your Kid to Work Day, which I get a day off school to go to one of my parents' work. If you guys don't know, I think this is something they do like all of Canada today, which is where I live. So I am going, well, I've been to my mom's work already today, and I took complete all these assignments, and yeah. So I had some spare time today, so I actually got to do this, which is why you're seeing it. So now here we're adding in a bit more detail to the grass. We're adding in some green wool to give it like that lawnmower feel, like football or soccer pitches, like those World Cup pitches have. It looks pretty nice. Then later we'll be adding more detail, but I won't get into that now. And we'll spin to the other one, which we're just doing basically the same thing. Now thinking about this, I probably could have just copied that side and then rotated it once, pasted it, rotated it again. I don't know, maybe that wouldn't have taken as long. And we've done two. On to the third one. Here I think I used the, what command was it? The, not fill, it's like to extend it, or like, I don't know, I might think of it. And, oh yeah, I shifted this one over one because I did it improperly, just to make it look symmetrical to the other ones. And now we're on to the last little corner thing here. Oh, I don't know what I did there. I think that was the move command that I just did move so many blocks that way. And we're just about to finish this side, and it starts raining, and I have to toggle the downfall. There we go, and now I am moving on to, I think, the fountain in the center, or maybe, I don't know what I move on to now, but I recorded this so long ago, I never had a chance to actually get to it. Oh, I did some, fast. I do some lampposts with a little cauldron for a garbage can, some sea lanterns on the lampposts, another garbage can with a little gray wool carpet on top of it just as like a lid. Here we're on to our last lamppost, or second last, with another carpet. And now on to our last one. Just to provide some light at night, which is generally what lampposts do. In a later stage, I might open up the two sides that don't have the entrances and exits on them, just if it connects to something else. But here now I add a little grass area for a small tree, since it is a park. It needs some trees. Isn't that what all parks have? Yeah. So here on the two sides that don't have entrances, I add this just to add some more detail. And fill this in. Add some iron bars around the side, some chiseled andesite stone in the corners, a bench there, some spruce wood, another bench over here, and then we put in the tree, which I put two grass blocks down, I think, and then I grew another one just to make it a bit taller so it didn't look really weird in that little recessed hole. And there's the second one. Now we move on to the fountain in the center, yeah. And I mess up on making the circle here a few times. I know there's a world edit command for it, but I just don't like using world edit when I don't fully know the command. It's because it could mess up a whole bunch of other stuff. Excuse me. So yeah, here, I think that's where I messed up. I put 3 in the corner instead of 2, and then finish up the circle, and we add a something there, quartz, and that's going to be the base for our water fountain. Then we take some stone brick stairs and some stone bricks, some andesite, and a bunch of other stone blocks, and we start building the fountain. Here we start off with a 5x5 area, I think, and then take out the corners and move them in. No, 7x7 area, and then here we had stairs on the side, and then add some more detail with the andesite block right there, and then some slabs on top of that, andesite in the corners. And we're just gonna be building this up pretty tall. Then we bring that up. We'll be adding some spruce wood, I think. I don't know. It's been so long since I built this. That's part of the reason why there haven't been any vehicle tutorials, just because I didn't want to spoil anything. So yeah, here we're just adding the center now, filling it in. I think that's spruce fences I added. Or they're spruce fences on top of a cobblestone wall. Now we go build a bit higher, and I think this is where we start the first layer of it, the bottom layer, where the water will then be pouring out of. Fill this in, bring it around with some stone slabs, or stone brick slabs, and then these little places, I'm pointing with my hands right now, it's like you can see it, these little stone stairs, or stone slabs that point out, that's where the water will be falling off of, and just so that it doesn't hit the base of the fountain. And then here, I know it doesn't make any sense where that one stair is just floating there, but it's Minecraft. Things don't really have to make sense. And where am I? Next, we just continue out these corners a bit, or these sides I guess, and we add some walls for more detail, and then we bring it up a few more blocks for the next layer. This will be the last layer, the last layer, and then it'll be pouring off this and the next one into the bottom. And then we'll continue it up a bit, and that's where the water will be flowing off of. So we just add some more detail with some spruce, I can't think today, some spruce fences and some cobblestone walls. Next we fill in the bottom, which I don't know if I messed up in this building or in my other world where I have it built, where I use the flood command or the fix water command. It didn't work so well. You might see it here if it was in this world. And here, just like this, the water will flow off. And just flooding it, make sure it's all still water. And we're going through the water here, up to the top, where we get an aerial shot of the thing. And now here, we go build our trees. So here I'm just finding a center to position the 3 large trees. I think I might have created a schematic and just loaded it in. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm building them from scratch then? I'm not sure. I thought I loaded a schematic or made a schematic for my old world. What's with the lamps, man? I'm so bad with this replay mod. So yeah, we're building them from scratch. It shouldn't take too long. We're now growing a large tree. So much bone meal. And there's our first large tree. These will be having more detail added to them in a later stage. Just getting the bare bones of them right now. There. And the last one on this side. Oh, green wool now. And some more bone meal. And that's a tiny tree. So I think... Did I grow a new tree? I thought I grew a new tree because this one was so small. I guess not. Hello? Hello? No? No tree? Oh, okay, yeah, I do. And I cut out some of the other tree in the process and messed up in the process. As you can see, I'm really great with World Edit. And then I think I connected 2 trees with some leaves. Yeah, that's what I do, just add the leaves I took out back in. And you can't see anything I'm doing. And so here now, what exactly am I doing right now? I'm copying the trees just to paste them in the other 3 corners so that it doesn't take as long. And then I took out a chunk over there with road, I think, too, in the first tree we planted. So now I'm copying the trees and then pasting them in another quadrant like so. Ooh, and I'm hungry. You can probably hear my stomach. Still fixing up the trees again. And then we're going to paste them. Oh no, we're still fixing it. Okay, now we're pasting it in this one. And fixing up the trees again. Just a tedious process since all these corners are basically the same thing. And now for the last corner, here you can see the better shot of the fountain in all its glory. And I go back to fixing this tree because I took out the chunk in it by accident. And just adding some more leaves to buff it up, make it look better. And what's happening next? I totally forget everything that I did, basically. Because it has been so long, as I previously said. And now are we putting in the final set of trees? I hope so. I'm just playing with these ones to make them look connected, so they don't all look symmetrical. So they're changed up a bit. Oh, and I forgot to rotate the schematic first. And there we go. This is the last set, and now we'll be going around the trunks of the trees and just adding in some like bigger trunks, just so that it doesn't look like a tiny or giant tree as like a tiny little trunk. So here we're just adding in some spruce fences because they look similar to the color of the oak logs. And yeah, so we'll just be going around every single tree like this, except for the small ones, and making it look a bit more, I don't know, like it should feel there. It should feel in place there. Oh, my words today. Yeah, and I think I might be doing something in these empty corners, like towards the back. I'm not sure. I might have just left them empty. I don't know what I did here with those. Oh, I didn't even realize this when I was recording, but there's those like few blocks on the edge of the park. I think that's from when I copied the thing that like fill in the space there. In a later stage, I might go ahead and like add a sign or something just outside the park, just to say like, I don't know, New York has Central Park or something. I might do something like that, just a small little sign, maybe go through it, add some more detail in a later stage. I don't know. And the last tree here, here's our bus stop for the first video we ever made, which was the bus. If you guys want to check that out, it's on my channel. And here, we're almost done the park. Just a few more details in the corners. We're just adding in some grass and some carpets to make it look, just add some more detail. My brother is home in his truck, which you might hear. It's very, very loud, because he got the loudest muffler possible, or one of the loudest. So yeah, we're just finishing up here with the carpet and the grass. Last part. And I think this is it. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to drop a like, it helps me out a lot. Likes and dislikes are both appreciated. And leave a comment for what you want me to build next. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.